Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch to Good, and it's time again to look at some rosters. Let's get this wheel a-spinning today to see who we're going to look at. 4 roster today with some 5-minute reviews to give away some roster reviews. We give away roster reviews all the time on the channel. Get your very own roster review. Jump into my Discord channel. Go to the, right now, it's the September free roster review room. Enter your ally code, and you will be entered for a chance to win a free roster review. T3M4, I feel like, did he have one this month? It seems like he had one recently. Hold on a second. I should have this room open, but I don't have it open yet. I don't think it was this month. I think it was sometime in the recent past. Nope, T3M4, you have won a roster review. Let's get it spinning while I write this down. T3M4 Sigma. All right. There's our first one. Who's going to win the second review, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Round and round she goes. Where she stops, it's going to be on Rob43 Meg Joy. Rob43 Meg Joy. Getting some names here today. Rob43 Meg Joy has won a roster review today. Let's get it spinning again. Make sure Rob43 Meg Joy hasn't won one before. Nope. There we go. Rob, oh, there we go, Rob43, there we go. I'm pulling up a Discord, getting them loaded up so I can tell them they got a free roster review coming, and there you go. Next one up is going to be About Fur 3. Didn't get that one? Yep, checking to make sure. About Fur 3 is one a roster review, and then one final one for this video today. There we go, is going to land there. You know what? The good thing is, with the wheel spins, I see new names all the time. And yeah, we get some repeat customers. That's kind of good. But I'm always seeing lots and lots of new names. Guilherme Campos. All right, there's going to be our 4 roster reviews for this video. Let's see what we've got going. So let's take a look. Okay, here we are with T3M4 and Kyber 2. Let's take a look and see what we got here for inventory right now. We got Leviathan, Profundity, Executor in Kyber 2. Let's look at all these fleets right now and see what's going on with the Empire fleet. Complete fleet. I think this is going to be everything complete. Complete there. Maybe Marauder not complete. Everything else so is looking good here. Maybe Rex, but you know, Marauder's not up to Sneed or Speed for that matter. That's all done. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Galactic Legends. Our Datacrons are looking very sharp indeed. So a lot of great stuff here to get you and keep you in Kyber 2. Now let's take a look at the mods. Are the mods lacking? Are the mods where they need to be? Let's take a look at Jedi Master Luke. We're looking for protection. There's protection. There's protection. There's protection. You know what? This is kind of a flex roster here in Kyber 2. And what we've learned in the past is that you can have all the stuff in Kyber 2 that is required to go to Kyber 1, but then it takes a bunch of research and time and extra effort to get yourself into Kyber 1, and most of us may not have that extra time to spend or are not willing to invest that extra hour, 2 or 3 every week. But this is a very tight roster at 10 million. How fast is Padawan Obi-Wan here? He's got crit damage on him and he's at 318. Wow, that is a fast young man. Hey man, we are going 300. We're going deep on the 300s. Not down to there so far. I want to see how deep we are on 300s right now. We're going to start pulling mod scores, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet. Very soon we'll be pulling mod scores on these videos and streams in the very near future. Okay, so we got 8th Brother at 303. Let's go down to Captain Drogon. Captain Drogon's a little bit slow at 301. We go a little bit past Drogon. Let's try Tarpals here. Tarpals is at 294. That's going to leave us with Malgus at 295. So that means that Drogon is our guy. So that's going to give us, other than our Galactic Legends, 8, 10, 17. You know, we really should have more 300 speed characters, according to Darth Locator. For every 500,000 you want one 300 speed character. That would give us 20. I always take the Galactic Legends out. If you include the Galactic Legends, we're over. If you take them out, we're under the number of characters that we want to have over 300 speed. So just a thought there. A little more speed needed. Seems a little bit top heavy on the speed, but there's definitely speed up there at the top. What's next for this roster? What do we got? Leia, we got Luke, we got Jabba. So the Leia, Luke, Jabba, Profundity, Executor farming is done. The 5-way farming, the Skywalker Triangle, it's all complete. So what comes next on this roster? We got Kylo and we got Sith Eternal Emperor. They kind of roll in with that Executor farming. They overlap there. So all the overlapping has been done. So now we're looking at Jedi Master Kenobi and Lord Vader. I don't think the Bad Batch are ready to go. Nope, no Bad Batch. I guess our Inquisitors are good because I know I saw a side. Yep, we're all good there. Let's check our Galactic Republic. How are we looking for Jedi Master Kenobi? We've got... Let's see, Mace Windu's done. Qui-Gon is done. No Omicron on Qui-Gon. Fascinating, Captain. Fascinating. Maybe that's something that's holding you back. It's small, but Cody's Relic 5. Clone Sergeant's Relic 5. It looks like Jedi Master Kenobi is right around the corner for this roster. Commander Ahsoka is up there for sure. So Jedi Master Kenobi, but maybe we're going for Ahsoka too. Let's take a look at these Night Sisters. We haven't. We got Night Trooper, Morganelle's 6-star, 5-star, 6-star on these guys. There's one more, right? We gotta look at Imperial Remnant. Not a Night Trooper here, 6-star there. So it appears that Ahsoka is in the foreground along with Jedi Master Kenobi. But what farms have we not completed here? Let's take a look down at the bottom. We know we got Bad Batch here for Lord Vader. Okay, we don't have Dr. Aphra on the roster. No Zori Bliss. Tusken's not on the roster. So there's a few teams on here that could be added to really make things go a little bit more nicely for you. But adding Commander Ahsoka at the beginning looks like you're looking to add Commander Ahsoka very early on. This roster is in nice shape. The mods are a little bit top heavy. Datacrons are going to be, I mean, I'm just going to give you a 9 on those. Ships are just going to be a 10. I mean, I don't know what to say. Ships are a 10. No, ships are a 9. We don't have the Marauder yet for our Galactic Republic. So ships a 9. The roster's at 10 million. We're going to make it. We're just going to call this. I'm going to call it an 8.5 because the mods are top heavy. Other than that, man, T3M4, you are looking really good here. Congratulations on one great roster. Let's move our way on to the next one. And here he is, Rob 4 Meg Joy. Let's get this going. I already ran the mod score. I'm going to tell you what it looks like in a moment here. Again, we'll start posting these mod scores more consistently here on the channel. Pretty soon, we're gonna map it out. Anyway, let's take a look at these fleets right now. We look at the Empire first. We got some work to do here. The TIE Bomber's 6 stars. We're at 4.3 million, but TIE Bomber at 6 stars. Not ready for Executor yet. TIE Defender's being worked on. These are good ships to work on. A good start for the Empire fleet for sure. The First Order fleet, not ready to go yet. 4-star finalizer. Haven't farmed Special Forces. Haven't farmed TIE Echelon. We got nothing going on there really. We're starting to work on something. This was a bundle purchase. We're getting Marauder up and running. Thumbs up. Y-Wing is also in process there. And we will look at our Separatists. The Separatists are not farmed at all. So fleets, 4.3 million. I'm going to bring those in at like a 6. Not quite there yet. We're at 4.3 million here, guys. And we do not have a Galactic Legend on the roster. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. No Galactic Legend. Now, I want to see something. No, this was the Finalizer bundle. So the Finalizer bundle was purchased probably on the way toward Executor. Now, let me look at these bounty hunters here to see. We're doing Boba Fett. We're not really... So the Finalizer bundle, if it was purchased, we're talking back in March? Probably. We're talking back in March. And you still don't have the Executor done. I'm going to call that that's just got to be an L. There's no two bones about it. There's no GL. You got the Finalizer going. But if you're not going to be doing it for Kylo, it's got to be for the Executor. And the Executor's not farmed. We didn't do a Rey bundle. We did do a Shadows of the Empire bundle. There's a lot going on here, a lot to sink our teeth into. Let me take a look at a couple things. Nisa is 7 stars. Scout Trooper is only 5. And then Drogon, because I'm thinking, no, we're not doing that. What are we doing here? What are we working on? General Skywalker, Bounty Hunters, CLS, Padme, Wampa, Phoenix with Rex, Qui-Gon Omicron, Night Sisters, that was a bundle, the Ewok bundle, Geo bundle. This feels kind of like an old school. I mean, well, we got the Bad Batch we're working on. I do like that idea, the Bad Batch being worked on. Are you going for Lord Vader? Man, you spent 400 Kyrotex on Omega. My goodness. I mean, are we going for Lord Vader? Gas is Relic 7. Padme's Relic 5. Look at our bounty hunters here. Where's Embo? I don't see Embo farmed. I don't know what's going on with this roster. I honestly, Meg Joy, sorry, dude. I don't know what you're focused on here. What you need to do is farm Executor. You bought the Finalizer bundle. That's halfway to Executor. Farm the Executor. Get the Executor on this roster. You haven't even farmed Piet yet. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. I do love this. I love the Galactic Republic fleet. I really like that. With that said, we're not really taking any direction with that with the characters, right? Do we have Watt shards? It's kind of what I figured. No Watt Tambor shards. So you can get Jedi Master Kenobi, but it's not going to be up to snuff. You can get Lord Vader. Maybe you can get Lord Vader. So maybe we're going the negotiate with Marauder and Lord Vader route, but I didn't see any Embo shards, and that's required for Lord Vader. I'm not even looking at the other shards. Lord Vader would be a great direction. I think Executor, you're really close. I mean, honestly, you've done a lot of the work for Lord Vader already. Executor into Lord Vader is the way to go with this account. And then come check me out later. Maybe get Jedi Knight Luke and start doing the Skywalker trio there. You're not going to have any Datacrons. Well, there are some Datacrons. I'm going to give that like a 3 on Datacrons. Ships are going to be, what did I say? Like we're going to say a 6 on ships. I do like that Negotiator and the Marauder farming there. You guys are going to be really disappointed here. You're going to be really disappointed. There's speed. There's protection and 27 speed. Oh, I feel like I pulled the wrong mod score here. This isn't the right mod score. I pulled a mod score and this is not what it looked like. Well, maybe it did. Maybe it did. That's only 107. Looks like Bosk has all the... Well, there's some decent mods there. 30, 16. There's some decent mods here. I think I may need to go check the ally code I entered for that mod score. Mods are barely okay. At 4 million, you really got to be doing better than this on the mods. Yeah, maybe, the mod score is not great. You need a lot more speed mods in here. Let me go look at that thing just to see. Yeah, you know what? This is the right mod score. These mods are weak. You're not looking strong on the mods. You're really far behind. You got to pick up the mods. And that, I guess with your 5 minutes, I didn't even see the timer go. Pick up your mods, go get Executor and Lord Vader. I don't know when that timer expired. All right, here we got About Fur. Let's get this thing going. I'm going to tell you guys that the mod score on this roster at 2.9 million, so over 1 million less than the previous roster, is actually a little bit better than the previous mod score. So we're going to have a little bit better mods here. I don't see any Datacrons. Datacrons are basically a 0. We go over to ships. What do we got here? We got Executor and not... Now, this is... always kind of twists up my brain a little bit. Like, you've got the Executor and nothing else. You've got the Executor and nothing else. I mean, congrats on the Executor. I don't know what to score that. This is a nice little fleet you got going on here. Then you got nothing. You literally, like, your Galactic Republic, I guess you got something with Mace Windu. You just got nothing here, man. This was a straight... you should go get the Malevolence, honestly. This was a straight up Executor rush. And then are we going for Profundity too? We are. This is going to be Ooh! Fun! Fun. Where's the Profundity here? Rebels? Look at that. All the ships are farmed. So, I gotta say, About Fur, whatever this roster is, fun is in the equation. We've got a straight up Executor farm. Piet, Boba Fett, Darth Vader, Bosk, IG-88, Dengar, Cad Bane, TIE Fighter Pilot, and Beskar Mando. Then, we have a straight up Profundity farm. Admiral Raddus, Cassian Andor, Dash Rendar, Jyn Erso, Hera. Is Hera in there? And Biston. And Mon Mothma. So, Profundity is very close on this roster. Very, very close. So this roster is basically going to have Profundity and Executor, and then Wampa, like a little bit of a Phoenix team, a little bit of a CLS team. You know what? Big applause. About Fur, I love this. This is tremendous. This is going to be the thumb, I think. You know what? Going straight up for Profundity and Executor, that's great. I just think that's fun. And then I'm hoping is next, well, you know what? It'd be a tall order to go for the Leviathan next. I don't think that's going to be in the offing, but I'm wondering what about that Negotiator fleet? I don't know. Maybe he's doing these 2 fleets, then we're going to go over and get our CLS team, finish up our Phoenix team, get a Qui-Gon Jinn Omicron to go with Anakin. Maybe working on, you got a Gear 12 Anakin down there. Maybe that's the next steps. Go get yourself a Jedi Knight Luke, get the Skywalker triangle, get the 5-way farming. Excuse me. This is a lot of fun. And you know what? Included in the 5-way farming are the Profundity and the Executor. So if you go around that and you go get your CLS and go get your Leia, Luke, and Jabba, you're going to really like that, my friend. Let's take a look at these mods. They're a little bit better than the last roster. I wouldn't say a lot. Radis has some decent speed, okay speed, really, 309. Just really not a lot in there, 12, 9. Yeah, just kind of not really taking it home. If we go and take a look at Piet is a little bit, yeah, still kind of slow. 306 is pretty slow for Piet. So let me look at these boss mods. You're going to be looking for a lot of protection here. Nope, you don't want health. You want protection. So one thing about that health mod, and keep in mind, they all get 50% max protection. So you want to get as much protection on boss as you can. That's where he tanks. And he's recovering protection and health. Every time a bounty hunter tries to land a debuff, they're all recovering protection and health. Mainly boss, more and more protection and health recovery. You get Dengar in there, you get Boba Fett in there, all trying to land those debuffs. All of the recovery is there. Let me go back at these ships a little bit and let's do a little more exploration. So we're gonna be sitting here very, very top heavy. Executor and Profundity. I'm gonna really encourage you to, I think you're in pretty good shape to go do a Malevolence farm. Now, do you have Grievous over here? Let me take a look. Grievous is 7 stars. I think your roster, although you've already got that 5-star Negotiator, right? I don't know, man. With this one, with being so top heavy with Profundity and Executor, I might recommend getting Negotiator and Malevolence on the roster and farming up both of those fleets. Maybe trying to get a little Empire fleet along the way to go along with it. But you know what? At the end of the day, the bottom line, this roster is a lot of fun, and I have a strong appreciation for what you're trying to do here today. About Fur, nicely done. Let's get that timer started for Guiano Ren, tell me how to pronounce it. Exploradores de Galaxia, Guilherme Campos. Let's take a look. Kyber 4 here. I'm going to have something to say about the mods in a moment because that mod score was pretty low in this one. Profundity 4 stars, Executor 5 stars. I'll say it again, get the Executor to 7, skip 6, get Profundity to 7 as fast as possible. Profundity sucks. The event is miserable. Good luck with that, Profundity, but you got them both on the roster, and that is a definite good start. This is looking pretty nice. Now, you do want to get some gear levels on Iden Versio and your Second Sister here to really make this is an Executor killer as it stands right now. You got to get some gear levels in these guys, get them up to gear 12, and you should be able to get this done. Maybe even you might be able to do it with the TIE Interceptor where it is right now. Nice job there. First Order fleet done for killing Executor. Also, Galactic Republic, we got the Y-wing. This is a nice fleet. That Marauder is still in the wings, but this is looking good too. All the fleets are sharp. Hyena Bomber needs to be finished off. Fleets here at 9 million. With 2, I'm gonna call it like a 7. Profundity and Executor below 7 stars is a trade-off. The other fleets are looking good though, bringing it right at a 7. Let's take a look at some Datacrons here at 9 million. These are okay. Did a good job back there. Kind of slacking here a little bit. These are gonna come in at like just a 5. These are average Datacrons for a 9 million roster. We got 4 Galactic Legends. We got Radis, obviously. For 9 million, I'm just gonna bring this. This is coming in at 9 million. We're going to bring it into like a 5 or 6 on the roster. It's good. I'm just going to say this is like a 6 roster, okay? That's going to be a 6 roster. We're going to leave it at that. Let's take a look at some modules. Let's get Kylo's mods on him. He's got 32 speed there. He's got 21 speed there, 19 speed there. Yeah, I think 11 speed there. I think we're going to see this across the roster that the mods are a little bit lacking across the board. The gas should not have a speed set. I guess maybe you've found a little niche for him. You do have a lot of protection on him. So you did put protection, you did put crit damage. I guess if it's working for you, You can stick with it. Just whatever's working for you, stick with it. If we look at Radis, he should be fast. How fast is Radis? 338. That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. I'm gonna guess we're gonna be very top heavy with these mods. Look at CLS here. Again, he doesn't really want a speed set. Crit damage, no speed there. Offense and 9 speed. This is where we're starting to see that it's really not where it needs to be. You know, when you look, this is what we talk about a lot with the Rebels. Where's Chupio? With Chupio's unique, you are sharing 40% of the leader's max health, protection, offense, defense, potency, tenacity with Chupio, and everybody else, you're sharing 20% of that, half of it with. So what I'm going to say here is what you want to do is put an offense set on CLS. Right? Right, Sydney? Name that movie, everybody. Put in comments, name that movie. Right, Sydney? My parents are gonna kill me. So, look. You want to be having offense set with either potency or tenacity on CLS. Then it shares it with the rest of the team, adds a bunch of offense to your team. Speed on CLS isn't doing a lot of good for you. Plus, you want some tenacity, but you got a lot of speed on Chupio. Holy cow. One thing to think about with all the speed you've got on Chupio here is that the team is gaining a bunch of turn meter already with CLS's lead, Zeta. This is all about gaining turn meter. And with his binds all things, this is all about gaining turn meter too. So you're already gaining a bunch of turn meter, so speed is important there, but you got other characters that want speed a little bit more on them. Characters like, let's see here, Dash Render, there's no Omicron there, though, but Jin Urso, you know, on that Radis team, you know, you want to get some more speed on her. Thinking of Piet, you know, what do you got for Imperial Troopers here? Because looks like that's a very slow Piet. Let me look at these Imperial Troopers. Do you have them up and running? Yeah, you do. If you had a fast Piet, Veers, Stark, Piet, Range Trooper, I don't know, Shore Trooper, Snow Trooper, whatever. Shore Trooper's a nice little tank there, pre-taunt. That would be a team you could do a lot of damage with if you had a really fast Piet. I would swap out, you know, get some better speed mods on Piet. If Piet outspeeds the other team, a lot of good things happen for that Imperial Trooper team down the road. And it looks like you really are top heavy on the speed. You really drop off with the speed here. Resistance Hero Finn is pretty slow. He's got, you know, it's 4 speed mods. You're getting the right amount of speed mods on there. You need a lot more speed on this roster to really round it out. The roster's in good shape. You got a lot of potential here for Jabba and Leia down the road, but we need a lot more speed mods. We need to finish up these ships, get them rounded out. Hey, man, that's all we got. I appreciate all of you guys who've jumped on this roster view. You're all wonderful people. Thanks for all the support of the channel. Have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. And always, of course, remember, Nooch too good.